I wouldn't buy stock in the New York Times. In fact, today I actually bought some puts on the New York Times with the expectation that their revenue will go down and the stock will go down. So if you think about it, why would I make such a speculative decision? Why now? Or why even that the New York Times will do badly? Now, here's my opinion of the New York Times. My view of the New York Times is that it is a garbage newspaper. You're not going to get news from the New York Times, and that's really not what it's for anymore. The purpose, if it ever was, the purpose of the New York Times is to basically give the most partisan but authoritative looking news pieces that make Republicans look bad. That's the only reason the New York Times exists today. It's just to say, "Oh, look at the boogeymans! Look at what they're up to," and they'll always spin it in the most negative way possible. And that's really how they would grow their subscriber base too, because fear is a great thing when you're a fake news organization. The fear that they're passing things you don't like, and they're doing all kinds of terrible things. We can stop it by informing you, and we have great commentary. We have really angry commentators like Paul Krugman and Thomas Friedman.
We also have high senior sources that are fake.
Oh yeah. The New York Times would also, anytime the reporter has like a certain view, the reporter, just like attorneys can't testify because they're just there to help get the information out from other people. It's the same with reporters. Reporters are not supposed to be the actual source of the information. They interview people, but if they cannot get someone to give the information that they want, they'll say, "Oh, anonymous sources say, anonymous sources revealed this," or they'll say a senior administrative official, even though that turns out not to be a senior administrative official. Maybe it's just a career bureaucrat. So there's a big difference. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that considering that liberals might not be so fearful in January, they're not going to subscribe to the New York Times. They're going to cancel their subscription. And the reason why is because they really are not interested in learning about what's going on in Washington, D.C. And you won't learn it from the New York Times anyway, but they're not really interested in finding about every piece of legislation. They just want to know about their boogeyman. And if the boogeyman just happens not to be there to scare the liberals, then they're not really going to be paying for the New York Times, because they just won't feel the need to do so. The same actually happened during the Obama regime. The New York Times was doing very, very badly. It's just very hard to get subscriptions from people when people are not motivated to really subscribe. So this is one reason why I have bought some puts on the New York Times for July, and I really do hope that they go out of business, because I'll get really rich if that happens. The other thing that I did today is I bought some puts on natural gas, because for two reasons. This is December. This is the coldest month of the year, and that's when natural gas is usually pretty popular. This is when people need natural gas to heat their homes. But the natural gas ETF UNG, it just naturally suffers from decay, and also since this is the coldest month and it's going to get warmer in January, February, March, less people will need natural gas, so the price will be going down. And as a result, my bearish put options might make some money. So I didn't put too much in either one. I mean, neither one will hurt me if it doesn't go the right way. But it's just kind of entertaining to at least take a position on the failure of the New York Times and natural gas going down after December, so both should actually happen. Anyway, let me know in the comments below, do you buy put options, or even if you buy call options? I think call options on these kind of things are more difficult to justify, but I'd be interested in hearing your view too. So let me know what you have to say in the comments below, and definitely subscribe, because I have more exciting content coming very, very soon. And look at how great this is without the light. Without the light, this is how it's going to look. Whoa, too dark.